let's talk about material reception conditions provided to you by Social Welfare Office. These include your rent allowance, your small expenses allowance, and allowance for food. You are entitled to your monthly rent allowance only if you secure a contract of rent. The rent will be paid directly to your landlord and sent to him by check. Unfortunately, checks arrive with some delay, so your landlord may expect the rent to arrive even up to 2 months later. You need to inform your landlord of this delay. The monthly rent allowance will be maximum 100 euros, but the exact amount depends on the number of people living in the property. Please make sure that your contract of rent is completed correctly. It must include the name of your landlord, his address and telephone number, but also his ID number. Similarly, it must include your full name and your ID number, whether it is your F number or your ARC number and your telephone number. The contract must be signed by both parties. It must include the period of rental, it must be valid, and it must include also the rental amount. If the value of the rental period exceeds 5,000 euros, the contract must include an inland revenue stamp. You are entitled to other small expenses, also commonly known as pocket money, which it really is not. It is 75 euros a month, which is supposed to pay for your utility bills and provide you with some small cash for transport and for your telephone. You receive this money by check that is sent to your address. At this point in time, you are required to have a bank account to deposit the check into the bank account. In future, this money will be sent directly to your bank account. Similarly to the rental allowance, your small expenses checks also come with a delay. It is very, very important that you keep copies of the checks that you receive. In case any of the checks do not arrive, having copies of the checks that you received is the only way to trace and have lost checks reissued. Your monthly food allowance is added to the check with your other small expenses, and you can see the amounts to which you are entitled in the slide. The money is paid per number of family members in the household. For example, one person will receive 186 euros, but there are 2 people in the household, a family of 2 mothers with a child or a husband with wife. Together they will receive 279 euros, and so on.